Hello everyone, and welcome back to CivilianTacticalWeapons.com. This is going to be the new this will be the new weekly broadcast for this week. I want to talk about the MSAR-Inc STG-556. It's actually referred to as an STG-556, but it is built on the old STG design. I don't know how many of you are actually familiar with the STG, but I'll actually talk about this a little bit. With the commemorative edition one, you actually get a collectible case. The collectible case and the components they give you with the collectible setup is not something to dismiss. I was actually debating about it for a while because 99% of commemorative, limited edition type stuff I may not get brought into, but what they gave you with this was very interesting. The Pelican case is a custom cut Pelican case, as you can see. You also get a commemorative knife, which is actually a really nice knife. It's very sharp. A friend of mine was checking it out, and of course the first thing most guys will do is run their finger along the blade, and he found out it's very sharp. I was actually having to clean his blood off the blade when he cut himself. I guess you could say almost typical guy type stuff. But you also get a thigh holster. So this will actually wrap around the thigh, and then you've also got the belt loop on the top, so you can mount this on the side. It comes with 4 magazines. The traditional STG 42-round magazine, your traditional style 30-round magazine that most people are familiar with. It also comes with a smaller 10-shot magazine, and there's a slot for a 20-round magazine, which I've sent the paperwork to actually collect it. And MSAR, if you're listening, it's been 4 weeks and I still haven't received it. The other things you get with the commemorative setup is you get the 3-point harness, which this I'm not sure. You may actually get it with a non-commemorative, the 3-point harness, but you don't get the optics. This is actually the handle optics. Very traditional style-looking design. You can also get these as a flat top receiver, but because I've wanted one of these guns for so long, the original STG, I actually went with the traditional looking optics. Keep in mind when the original assault weapons ban went into effect, these STGs were pretty much banned altogether. So once that's set, a new company, MSAR, took over the original design and refined it and enhanced it a lot. Couple of things to note: these optics the optics inside are a 1.5x magnification, and there are iron sights on top of them. I have ARs, and I like most of the ARs, but a couple of things I really like about this is you cannot beat the size of this gun. It's very compact. This has a 16-inch barrel. Most people don't realize that. They look at this and they look at it, it's like, you know, that's the size of a typical submachine gun style weapon. The 16-inch barrel sits in front of the magazine. So if you think about it, think about your typical AR. This magazine well, this magazine would actually be sitting in front of the trigger group. By having the magazine sit behind the trigger group, I gained the benefit of being able to shorten the barrel. This is a very important thing when you think about from a law enforcement standpoint, for example. I believe these guns are excellent for law enforcement. If I think back to you know, my previous life almost at this point, when I was sitting inside a squad car, one of the big concerns that a lot of officers have is you have the option. Most police departments will have either a shotgun or a carbine. Here in Texas, a lot of the officers actually have will have actually both. But back in California, that was not the case. If you think about if you were ambushed inside your squad car in California, pretty much your only option was to either pull out your pistol and try to engage the target from within your vehicle, shooting outside the target. The problem with that is ballistics. If you're trying to shoot through a bent piece of glass, the ballistics of a pistol are going to get seriously screwed up. If you actually look at a few incidents we've had here in Texas where officers have tried to shoot into a vehicle, the problem with just the way the glass is shaped on windows is you have penetration problems with a lot of different types of conventional pistol rounds. You need to have rapid hits. A carbine rifle will shoot through windows very easily. So if you're thinking you're an officer, you're inside your squad car, you need to shoot from within, this is a great option. Because since it's shorter, I can pull the gun down from its mount, or even if it's behind my seat, depending on how the department mounts their gun. You can pull it down, and because the gun is so short, it's 10 inches shorter than a carbine, you can actually be sitting in your squad car and engaging targets from within your squad car outside. That's a very key benefit and something I really don't think should be dismissed. Just because we're used to using carbines, an AR style carbine, does not mean we should overlook other options out there. And I believe this is an exceptional offering. A couple other things to show you is there's a flip up pistol grip. The nice thing I like about these guns is removing the barrel is the simplest thing I've ever done on a gun. There is one button right here which you slide down, you give the gun a slight turn, and then bam, barrel's out. You push the button again, slide it back in, give it a twist, and then the barrel's back in. You can swap from the standard 16-inch barrel to a 20-inch barrel in a matter of seconds. The other thing here that I really like about this gun is it does have a side mount rail system here. It only has one rail system though, which some people may not like. But if you think about all of your little technology doodads you're going to put on a gun, depending on the situation you're in, you can always get those as an all-in-one solution. So I really don't dismiss the fact that this only has one rail. Because the other thing you'd normally put on will be some kind of a pistol grip, which it comes with already and folds up. So if you wanted a night-day laser / flashlight, you can get those all as one combo. So in today's times, I don't think it's really necessary to have multiple rail systems all over your gun. So that being said, I want to thank everyone for watching another episode of CivilianTacticalWeapons.com. As always, we strive to actually go ahead and post up our videos by the end of business on Monday. And wanted to thank everyone for showing. If you have any questions, please email me at info@civiliantacticalweapons.com, and hope to see you next week.